Woo! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Alright. So, welcome to Light Platinum stream number 2, where we're gonna be playing Pokemon Light Platinum. And I've got everything sort of ready. We need to teach a Pokemon Cut. I know that's coming up. Nope, we already did. Very cool. Oh, that's what that item was. Okay. It's been a week, so, you know, just trying to refamiliarize myself with everything. We'll give... Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. We'll, see if, people pop in. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Might as well get going on this. I've also put up the playthrough because it'll remind me where freebies are, basically, because that's all I really care about. So let's head on up here. And what's this? We got a little Pokemon battle going on. Now you'll lose! Okay, they're just battling. I actually kind of like it when you see Pokemon battles going on. Ooh, they're talking to us. Hey kid, my name is Lunik. I came from the Lauren region, which is very close to Zeri. Although I'm a rookie trainer, I'm always ready for a battle. And then you got Solana, who also came to the Zeri region, Lunik's neighbor. And they're both competing in the Zeri League. Pretty cool. Battle into the draw, and now he wants to fight us. So, you know, it's nice to get started off with the episode with a battle already. And he's got a Chimchar that also somehow is a Mew. So that's pretty cool. Alright, and then we'll just scratch it up and go from there. Critical hit, not too shabby. Alright, what else does he have? Krogunk? Yeah, Marshtomp got that. Marshtomp, I'm gonna destroy him. Let's go Krogunk and Mudshot. We are slower than it, that's not fun. Alright. Oh yeah, now also, for those of you who are, well no, I'll talk about that later, when people are actually watching. Luxio. That'll be an easy thing to take out. Mudshot, let's go. Oh wow, that didn't take me out? Maybe we'll be faster than it now though, because of speed. Yep, there we are. Simply lovely. And we're getting levels, which is definitely good. And he's gonna challenge the Inhor gym while Solana goes a different way. Alright, well let's go heal up then. As we rely on, we're probably still gonna keep relying on our one Pokemon. But we have to... Oh, this is when the game, it's not confusing, but it's like when the game becomes a little bit strange. And so we will see what happens here. And we also need to catch another Pokemon. Or did we, like, fail on that at the end of the last episode? Oh, we might have actually failed that on the end of the last episode and took a Pokemon down. But if I've forgotten about it, it doesn't count. But it actually might count. So we'll wait for Route 405. And we get Flamethrower, because why not? And you... Okay. Really? There we go, we get a good rod at least. That was kind of funny. Alright. Battle time. Alright, let's do battle. We have Pokemon we need to level up, though. Like, seriously need to level up. So, hopefully, in this episode we can start to get our Pokemon to a decent enough level. Because I don't want to rely solely on Lizard and... Well, I don't think we're going to be relying on Pigwidgeon. But, alright, can we... You're just going to growl, scratch. There we go. That'll take you down. Badoo. Well, when you give us no options, we kind of have to... Alright, Badoo, let's go for the air cutter. Take that down. There we are. Level 22. Nidoran. Marshtomp's got that in the bag. And boom, Nidoran down. Who wants to learn Headbutt? Well... Sure, I guess you can learn Headbutt, that's fine. We'll do that then. I just didn't... Oh, she's got 6 Pokemon? I got lucky with a Cubone then. Because I just did not pay attention to the fact that we have... that I was just like not paying attention to what was going on. Alright, Cubone, what have you got, Cubone? A lot of experience for me is what you've got. And a Fanpy. A Fanpy. That's gonna get taken out pretty quickly. And... boom. Easy does it. I'm a level 19. And still got another Pokemon, but it's Spearow, which means we can switch into Elekid. Which will be nice. Elekid out. Thunder Punch. Boom. Also, I was going to try and stream a little bit earlier, but couldn't get out in time. And this stream may not last forever. Well, as long as the last one did. Alright, if I remember correctly, we can't catch Pokemon here. So... we move on. Pigwidgeon can come out because we got Bug Catcher Dude. To be fair, he shouldn't be too difficult to deal with for the most part. It's just kind of whether or not our other Pokemon are going to catch up in level from experience share. And we don't... No, we just don't want to overlevel some of our Pokemon. And hopefully we can get to an area where we can also... what's the word? I'm hoping we can get to an area where we can catch more Pokemon. I know that we're going to get some more freebies soon, but I don't know when we're going to get them. And we definitely need another route or two. Oh yes, Venipede, let's go. Nice experience. Another bug catcher down. Let's go. There's gonna be an item over here. No, there isn't. Nope, it's just a Combee. It's a Venonat as well. Alright. Okay, you don't really tell me much of anything. There's an item here. Ooh, Ultra Ball. Nice. I like that. And bug catcher time. I just kind of want to skip through this guy. Ooh, wait, we're learning Detect. Let's get rid of Leer. Oh, don't like that. Alright, Pinsir's down. Very good. No more needs to worry. Okay, and then new route. Okay, new route's important. I'm gonna maybe put Bober up front, because we are not gonna need experience share if we run into a Pokemon on this route. And we got another battle. Okay, there we go. Blitzel. Let's get Marshtomp out. Because we hate Blitzel, we're gonna destroy every last one of them. Because that is important to do. And I completely just didn't see what Pokemon it was again. So we're gonna put Lizard out, because I'm scared. Now how does that work? We're just that amazing. Alright, Vulpix is now out. That's fine. Bidoof. Oddish, Pigwidgeon. Halo, back to Elekid. We need to heal. Dang, we're weak. And there we go, Thunder Punch. No issues whatsoever. None at all. That's the other problem with Elekid, is you need to get it to like level 26 or 28 or something like that to evolve. Alright, and then this... Oh no, it's a battle. No, 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 we have to battle Kenta. Not what I was hoping for. Okay. Well, I think level-wise we should be okay. It's just whether or not we're gonna be okay. He's got a Pichu. We can... Alright, we can at least heal up Marshtomp and deal with this properly. Super Potion up. Tail Whip's fine. Do we have a full heal? If we do, that would be great. No. Just full restore. That is a... Well, actually, I would say it's a problem. It's the problem of this game that they don't give you enough good stuff. So... that is part of the problem. Okay, Shroomish, we can deal with that. Not a problem. Easy does it. And Mr. Dial, you're gonna have to go down to Elekid. That's not... that doesn't... I don't think that's good, because Elekid's not very strong. Alright. He's using a Super Potion, but I think... we should be fine. So... good. Very good. And he's got a Magby. So we just go in a Marshtomp. And we deal with it. Effectively. With Water Gun. You know, that pause happened, I thought we got burned for a second. That was not fun. Alright, there we go, Magby down. And level 20 on Marshtomp. Very good. Honestly, I'm thinking a lot more about strategy as well. Due to one of the games that I'm currently playing. The game that I'm playing actually for, the next playthrough, so... Milk shop. We can buy Moo Moo Milks. We are gonna buy, like, 10 of these. It's half our money. It's worth it. Is this... wait, is this... this is the Hyur farm. So maybe we can catch a Pokemon at Hyur farm. Anyway, I think we interact with... yeah. Watch out for the Snorlax. Yeah, and then you have to go all the way back because they're like, yeah, you go all the way over here so that you can get a roadblock so you can go all the way back. I just want to check if there isn't... is it this one? Alright, cool, we get a Miltank. We have received a Miltank. So this is a freebie that we get. Nice. Now I need to find what I'm looking for here. This is the right one. And now we can be muted. Because, you know, that's a thing. Alright, background, change it to this. I really need to change M from my mute button. It's just convenient for one thing, and that is actually muting myself when I'm recording. But for live streams, it is just not good. Alright, I'm going to give this Miltank the experience share so that it can level up. And is there anything else over here? Just that, and then we have... Oh yeah, we have the Snorlax, and then I think we can catch a Pokemon on 405, which can be fairly decent or fairly bad, depending on many different things. Okay. So, yeah, let's, Alright, we didn't get an encounter there, which is completely fine with me. I don't mind if we, don't get anything, really, because we just don't care about these. Though we do need to get Miltank some levels, but we don't need to worry about 404. So let's... Okay, we can buy the honey. Let's heal up first. And then... Oh, okay, that's also a thing. I thought that for a second the stream had, like, lagged out. Okay. Well, let's keep on going. And, oh yeah, we need to buy the honey now. We just want to buy one. Cool. I think you can do honey, but I don't know how long it takes on the honey trees. And what Pokemon you'd get. And I mean, it could be worth it or not, but I don't know. Not to mention the fact that it's probably more worth it to have a level 18 Snorlax on your team. Do we even have... Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a thing. We don't really have any status-y moves, so I think what I'll do is smokescreen a bunch on the Snorlax. Alright, well we get a encounter here. And it's a Taurus. Okay, let's just go for a headbutt. I'm gonna cut, and we hit a critical hit. That's dude, I just love that. Alright, we really need to catch the Snorlax, because that is gonna be helpful. Alright, we're gonna smokescreen. You did not just belly drum. You did not just belly drum, you little rat. Hey, Miltank, do you want to get sacrificed? Because you're about to be. Sorry, Miltank, it had to happen this way because apparently he's done it again. But what if we just threw an Ultra Ball? That was really hopeful. Okay. This is getting really frustrating. We just need to keep growling this thing until oblivion. At least it can't use belly drum anymore. Don't matter about its stats at all. All I care about is making sure it's not gonna absolutely one-shot me, because Snorlax is not to be messed with. Yeah, I can't use belly drum anymore. I know we don't have Miltank, but I'm not prepared to update. Alright, we're gonna go for a smokescreen. We're gonna try and get this as low accuracy as we can, because I don't want it to hit us at all. I think I've only knocked it's still like +2 attack. Or +1 attack, so this brings it down to normal. Let's just lower it as much as possible. I don't want to see this thing hitting me. Alright. Let's try Ultra Balls now. I'd like a Snorlax. Considering we lost Miltank, I'd like a Snorlax. It's almost like it's getting harder to catch. I really just would like to catch the Snorlax. Come on, Mr. Snorlax. Come on, Mr. Snorlax. I'm even trying to A-B trick. It's not working. We only have 2 more. We have 1 Pokeball left. Please! Our last ball! Please! Snorlax. I mean, at least could have gone to 3 just to be annoying. We lost the Miltank over this. I'm just gonna continue on ahead. I'm not actually that interested. Okay. Well, I guess for the background, we're gonna have to go back to background 16, because that's where we were. We lost Miltank. Alright, well, I guess what we... Well, no, we can't do anything. We're just gonna battle this trainer. Which will make me feel better. Doesn't really make me feel that much better, but you know, it works. Nincada, Ninjask. Another one. Kricketune. Alright. Cool. Cause... Is there... No, there's not. Yeah, there we go. We get a Fatum Town. Which is kind of cool. Please, I don't need another battle. But anyway, we got Solana, who wants to battle us. Isn't that fun? It's very fun. Okay. Actually, I don't think she's that tricky. The battles kind of ebb and flow in terms of how challenging there are. This is one of those games where, like, it'll just all of a sudden out of nowhere get really tricky. Because trainers will be one type, or you can use like 2 or 3 Pokemon to take out pretty much every trainer, then all of a sudden you need to use your level 20 on a level 30 or something like that. That's where this game gets hard. Alright, Baneri. We'll try using Elekid. I think a good Thunder Punch be fine. If it's gonna keep using moves like Endure, we'll be good as gold here. Right, defeated Solana. And that was not too bad. Especially considering we have like 12 rivals in this game. Alright. Let's go ahead. We'll rest up our Pokemon. And I want to see... Okay, we have... This is the... There's nothing to do, and you just continue on the next route. Okay. Got it. Let's put Miltank away. What I'm gonna do is that. Is there a Pokemon around? I don't know. I can't remember if there's a Pokemon here. There is not? Are we serious about that? That girl's just gonna stay there? Okay. That means that I'm gonna have to... Just double checking, because when that guide was done, not everything was put into this game. Okay. Let's head all the way back. We're gonna put Elekid up front, just in case we run into Pokemon like that. We can heal them up. I want some Pokeballs. And the only way we're gonna get Pokeballs is if we have, well, the only way we're gonna have more Pokemon on our team is if we've got Pokeballs. The only way we're gonna get more Pokeballs is by going all the way back. Because we ran out. And we need them. It's a Nuzlocke. We need them. We can get a maximum of 5. Let's get a full heal as well. So we'll probably need more than one of those. We got $4. Wait, do we have anything we can sell? Like a nugget? We have 2. That's really good. Okay. We can buy more things now. I'm gonna buy 5 more Ultra Balls. And 2 more full heals. And now we don't have a lot of money, but we have money. We have more money than we did. Is how I should say that. Okay. We're just gonna keep battling those wild Pokemon when they come, because we need to level up Elekid. So he can be big and strong. Because I'll tell you what, we're gonna need one. Well, some of the Pokemon that we're gonna be running into in the future. An electric type is incredibly useful, and I do not feel like leveling up a Pichu. You're just standing there. You doing anything? No, you're just gonna tell me that the... Alright. Okay. Let's head on. Because we got battles. This is also a route where Lizard's just not usable. That's a good Pokemon. Just trying to think, because I don't want it to take me out. gonna go into Bober, so we don't get taken out ourselves. And let's just Ultra Ball. A little whoop whoop over here. Whooper was caught. Let's go. The waterfish Pokemon. Whooper usually lives in water, however it occasionally comes out in the land in search of food. On land, it coats his body with a gooey toxic film. I'm gonna give a nickname to the Whooper. Yep, we're gonna call it Whoop. And then we're also gonna add another. Okay. Thank you, Steam Overlay, just popping up and blocking everything I can see. We got Whoop Whoop. We got ourselves an Ultra Ball. For the trouble. Okay. Let's do the battles. Okay, this is just gonna be all the same, isn't it? Yep, you've got a Gloom, and let me guess, Krogunk? Yep, alright, Marshtomp can come out and Mudshot you. So we can try and level up some of our other Pokemon. Oh yeah, this is where you get a Lucky Egg, which is incredibly useful. An item up here. We get an Ether. That's good. And alright. Oh, look who it is! It's another trainer battle. It's been a while. I was lost in the swamp running around in circles. I ended up here. Me strong Pokemon. Okay. Good for you, but you've got strong Pokemon. I actually have no idea if we've got something that has a super effective move on Ghastly. But it doesn't really matter because it's not very strong. Elekid. Marshtomp. That does the trick. That does the trick. Let's, Mudshot. Yes, thank you for the leer. That's very nice of you. And there we go. And we're level 21. That's great. Alright, Eevee's coming out, so... Oh my goodness, we actually really did get Whooper down to 1. We're just gonna keep Marshtomp in for Eevee. I think that's probably fine. Actually, because of rain as well, we get a little bit more of a boost when it comes to moves like Water Gun, which is nice. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble against a Pokemon like an Eevee, though. That would not be very fun. And Tranquil, that's good. We can get into Elekid. We know this is going to be effectively a one-shot, so... Thunder Punch. There we go. It's just as simple as that, really. And a lot of experience. And we defeated Diamond. No, thank you. We are a great trainer. You don't have to tell us that, because we know it. Do we have a repel? I'd like to use a repel. Actually, I want to give this to Elekid. We do not have a repel. We have a potion. I'm going to use this potion on Pigwidgeon so that can help us get all the way back to where we need to go. Because at least we can, like, sort of sneak about. Go heal up. Should we, I think we should give the experience share to Whoop Whoop. Just to try and help our team out. No, give our team a chance, is what I should say. Because then this way, we've got a Pokemon who's not going to be incredibly weak, even though we're probably not going to use Wooper as much. Oh my goodness, a Breloom. We're starting to get into the realm where trainers are actually, like, really strong and have good Pokemon. And that wouldn't be very good if we're getting into that stage of the game. Well, I guess we are getting into the stage of the game where we're getting, like, middle evolutions and things like that, so it does make some sense. Pigwidgeon wants to learn Taunt. I'm okay not doing that. Whoop Whoop up to level 13 is exactly what we need. Roselia, hopefully you give more than 12 experience. And I think we'll put Wooper in the team. Or actually no, I'll wait until we get a Pokemon we're actually going to want in the team. Because Wooper's just going to be the replacement when or if Marshtomp ends up departing this world. So, Dive Ball. Kind of interesting. Alright, you... Again, all these Pokemon trainers have, like, the same type of Pokemon. The Sandslash, that's a level 28 Sandslash. Okay. Glad I picked up those full heals. Genuinely useful. Skiploom. Let's see where we're up to on the route front. And yeah, Emerald City. Though I think we... Can we get in the Pokemon Center? I think we can get in the Pokemon Center. It definitely looks like something's going down. Team Steen done a great job of taking control of the city. Sheila just told me she found the blue and red orb in Emerald's botanical laboratory. Let's go there now. We can leave this place to burn. Great news. Let's go now. It's time for the real leaders of Team Steam to get their hands dirty. Ooh. The real leaders of Team Steam. Crazy. Alright, let's see. Joey, I'm glad you're here. This city is being attacked by a ton of Team Steam members, and there are too many for Red and I to handle alone. We could use your help. The gym leader and professor of this city are trapped in the botanical lab. Red and I will take care of the Team Steam members outside if you deal with the ones at the botanical lab. Good plan. A lot of Team Steam out here, but I'll tangle with them all. The only people who can enter the Botanical Lab are Team Steam personnel, so I'll give you a Team Steam uniform that you can use to get in there without any problems. Nice. Team Steam uniform is a very useful item because it's just a bike. Alright, and then he pulls out Gyarados to use Rain Dance. And they head into the city. So, there is stuff in Emerald City. So while we're doing that, I just want to check that. We got all of those things, I think, so... Okay, and then... Alright. I'm happy knowing what's going on, pretty much. I think we've got Whoop Whoop, but actually we can get... I'm looking at one of the Pokemon we can get, so... Alright, let's go and use the Team Steam uniform, which is... Whee! Bicycle! Alright. Team Steam personnel can enter and protect Marina and Terra, the great Team Steam leaders behind those attacks on Emerald City. Yeah, alright, cool. And we're in, and I think they all have, like, dark types, so we're just gonna go with Marshtomp. I'm not interested in, like, really battling these guys all too much. I just want to level up Marshtomp. Yeah, we're gonna Thunder Punch that. And now back to Sandile, so Water Gun. Oh yeah, I forgot that they also have a lot of... Well, they do have... They do have a lot of dark and flying type. So we're just gonna exit real quick and heal up and head back in. Oh yeah, we need to... Yes, we know. Let us back in as we slowly work our way through. Oh, Shadow Tag. Alright. Hopefully we shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't. And we defeated another Grunt, which is quite nice. And then... Why is it the teleport sound? That's hilarious. Be nice if we could learn a better move. That's frustrating. Duskull. I'm just gonna... It's just kind of a hope at that point when you're doing that. Just speeding up. This is where we can get Zorua. I forgot about that. Alright. Sorry? Sorry? What just happened? Did it just explode or something like that? It must have done. What? Why is it only water types that we lose? Well, I'm gonna go pick up that Zora. And at least we've got Whoop Whoop to take over, but oh my goodness, what happened? I guess See, this is the problem is you speed up because you're like, yeah, get through the game faster, and then you lose your 15th water. No, what is it? Third water type of the Nuzlocke. Alright, well, we're going to use the Steam uniform. We're going to grab the Zorua. Which is up here. Losing a Pokemon to a grunt is actually unacceptable. Alright, we got Zorua. And now we're going to update the layout. But Zorua's level 5, so yeah, you're gonna... You just... XP share... And actually, Whoop Whoop's probably about to evolve. Alright, let's do some updating of the layout. So we need to get a Whooper. Which is... $194. Okay, and we need to get Zorua. Lovely. That's great. It changes it to that screen. I'll do that one. And you're 70, Zora. Okay. Come back to that page, then that. That's gonna move over there. And you're just now gonna say Zorua. That's a weird Z. Alright, now we need to get the colors. And now Whoop Whoop, which we don't need to do the colors for at least. Need to get rid of Marshtomp and add the little Whoopy boy in there. And there we are. Well, at least the music's pleasant, despite all of the death and destruction that's been happening because of my inability to play Pokemon games. That all works out. Alright. Okay, well at least that just changed. So, we have our... What does Whoop Whoop have? We at least have the same moves. It's just that we don't have anything else that's the same. Let's try and use Whooper. Because we still had another whole grunt to go through. No, we didn't. Let's then put Lizard up front. Because I think then we just facing admins. Okay, yeah. So you again, you idiot. You know, and all that sort of stuff. And we move on. Oh. I'm supposed to have this background. I forgot to do the background because I was so distracted with the fact that Discord scenes keep changing. There we go. That's probably better. Alright. We can't escape now. This is very sad, but it's okay. We'll go for the Ember. No, it says we can't leave, but we can. Zoro's about to level up, which will be nice. Mongasul. Okay. Made me forget what Pokemon's coming out next. What Pokemon's coming out next? Hold up. Driftblim. Okay, Elekid's coming out. Let's check the replay on that one. I was fairly certain it was gonna be the Driftblim. We really need a one-shot. That's not good. It's just not fun at all to deal with. We're gonna go for a Moo Milk. I'm fine with you stockpiling, that's okay. Stockpile all you want. Because it gives me a chance to critical hit. It just gives no experience. Alright, Perugly. Jeez, that's gonna be a tricky one. Really? Hypnosis? First move? Do I use my full restore? Let's go for it. 22 points for a full restore? Alright, that was pointless. Watch this detect get screwed over. Real? I'm just getting screwed over at this point. Alright, back to that. We've got this if we've got a little ounce of strategy in us. It's fine. You just keep doing that. You get your 5-time hits in. It does no damage. Oh my goodness. All right, let's actually go into Lizard to Smokescreen. Try and wake up. Perfect. We should just teach Flamethrower to Lizard. Just, you kind of know you're gonna get flamethrower at some point, since you don't want to, but I think we're just gonna have to. We defeated the admin. Alright, well, we defeated her again, and now they leave. Esmeralda, the gym leader, and this is Professor Rowan from Sinnoh. And he's somehow a Team Steam member, I guess. But that's fine. And now she's telling us to go and challenge her at her gym. And then I think Rowan doesn't do anything. Okay. Can we get a Pokemon here? Nope, it's just here for decoration, honestly. That's the only purpose of it. You gonna tell me about Celebi? That's nice. Alright. Well, now this place is back up and operational. We're just gonna talk to people. Because there is actual things in the city. And actually, before we do that, I think... yeah, these guys all talk. Yep, they head out. That's nice to know, so, you know, this isn't the last of dealing with them, but I'm going to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Alright, I want to get my freebies in. So, and other items. So we can get... okay, we can get a few things. Let's put... Zorua right here. And we do not have 6 Pokemon in our party, and we received an Eevee egg, which is kind of useful. And then you give us a Lucky Punch. And those are the freebies. And then, okay, Gym Leader's not too tricky in terms of levels. We should be fine. We have Amulet Coin on Lizard. I'm just gonna give Lizard Flamethrower now, because I think that with this gym, we're just gonna want to get it done and over with. So, Yep, we're going to lose out on Ember, and that will be that. And now we're going to use the Team Steam uniform to run about the place until the Eevee hatches. I'm just realizing we're in the city and there's water here. So I think that means we can catch a Pokemon here in the city, which is nice. Oh yeah, this is the annoying fishing, isn't it? This is when they all of a sudden made fishing, like, annoying. Where you had to do it, like, a number of times just to get the Pokemon. All of that for a Magikarp as well. Alright, well, we have Whoop Whoop, who can water gun it a couple times. We'll go to our bag. We'll use the dive ball. And we got a Magikarp. At least we're getting Pokemon. Gonna call it Rage, because of the Lake of Rage. Alright. So now we have the Eevee egg. And so we just kind of have to wait for that to hatch. Because I really would like to do that. And so we're just gonna do like a lot of this. And moving about. And then check in on it again. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. Why do you do this to me, Pokemon game? It's just that you need to have it in your party at all times for the Eevee to hatch. It's just important to do it. Fish lock. Yep, we have fish locked. We have fished. We have fished. The constant running around and hoping that you can hatch an egg. How many steps is it for an egg normally? Like 1,000? Probably. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna level up my Pokemon. While we're waiting for Eevee to hatch. Wait, Wooper's evolving at level 20? I forgot that's a thing. Eh. We got a Quagsire. Mr. Quack, sir. Well, we need to go heal it up, though. Oh, that's nice. We got a Quagsire. Quagsire, he's just a silly guy. You know? He's a silly guy who likes to do silly things. When I do these things, why does it change? Because I'm not hitting the numbers that would change it. It just likes to change randomly on me, the scenes. I don't get it. I don't have those set up. It's so frustrating. Why does it do things I don't want it to do? I haven't asked you to change the scene on OBS. It just does it magically. It's actually the most frustrating thing ever. Anyway, let's try and get our Pokemon to like level 25 or something. Something around that. I think that would be nice. Let's also move like that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, those Grimers give decent amount of experience. Not more than a lot of the other Pokemon do. Okay. I think we're fine. Yep. All good. I mean, Quagsire is like the most useless Pokemon against the Grass Gym, but luckily, we do have other Pokemon. Which will be fine for us. We'll just level up our Pokemon while we wait for another Pokemon to evolve. Or hatch from an egg. Eevee, that is. And actually, that would be nice to have an Eevee. I remember I was watching ages ago. I was watching a YouTuber, and they were playing. I think it was just like one of those. You know, you have like 3 or 4 people, and they're all playing a Nuzlocke at the same time. And one dude just lost everything, and he had. It was like a race, but it was like he just lost everything, and all he had was the level 1 Eevee. But because of their rules for their Nuzlocke, is if you had to complete the game, so and then it was just whoever finished first, and so bro just basically leveled up from a level 1 Eevee because his last Pokemon. Got it to like a level 30-something Espeon. And then from there just kept going. And I can't remember if he won or not. But basically, I remember he got ahead. He was like 4 gyms behind everyone or something like that. Like he was literally on between the 2nd and 3rd gym. And other people were on like the 6th gym. And or maybe I'm over exaggerating that a little bit. Maybe they're only on like the 4th gym. But either way, he was so far behind. And yeah, he did work his way back up. But the Eevee basically saved him. So that's why I want to get the Eevee evolved. Or not evolved, but get the Eevee hatched. Because having an Eevee is just going to be helpful, nonetheless. That's whoop whoop to level 25, so we'll try Elekid now. It still says it's gonna take some time. You know what we need to do is we need to move our moves around as well. Here, I can't deal with that. Poison's just a nightmare. Just far enough away as well where it's annoying too, the Pokemon Center. Because what I do not want to do is have to level up multiple Pokemon at once. What I'd really like to do is have Elekid be evolved, because then I'd be a little bit more confident about whether or not Elekid's gonna stick around. I feel like, you know, if your Pokemon are the right level and they're evolved, it's a lot harder to take them out. So, let's just keep on going. If we're strong enough to pretty much one-shot everything, I'd be happy with that. I need to remember to run from Whoopers. They don't give experience, and they destroy me. But we're gonna heal after that one. Oh boy. Alright. Pokemon Center time. Eevee must be, like, at... No. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just spend hours running around with an Eevee egg in my inventory because I'm gonna run out of patience waiting for it. That said, if we're gonna lose a lot of health to like one Pokemon and I just decide to go back to the, you know, all this running back and forth, it helps. It all helps. That's level 25, and you learn Swift. Do keep quick attack for priority, Swift because reasons. No, Swift because it never misses. That's why. And what we want to do now is try and level up, or evolve Elekid. That would be nice. Are we gonna evolve now? No? I'll try one more level. We'll try once more. Because I think 27, we'll do like an artificial level cap type of thing. Like, we don't want to completely make it too easy. Because we could just sit here and grind up our Pokemon to oblivion. Alright. Hyper Fang. Yeah, we're doing that over rollout. How about a... I was gonna say, how about a Grimer? There we go. Luckily, the good thing about Pokemon like Bober is even... Bibarel's like one of the few good, I guess, starting rodent Pokemon things. It's not a bad Pokemon to have, it does damage. It gets good moves, and it can learn a ton of HMs. And then when we go to heal up next, I'm going to check in on the egg once more. Yep, that was so close to getting it to level 25, but no, not meant to be. Alright, let's check on egg. Surely at this point, nothing new. Actually, Yawn's good. Let's get rid of Defense Curl for Yawn. Get rid of Cut, but Cut actually has uses in this game. Well, since that's happened, let's just take on the gym. Let's get to the gym leader at the very least and see where it is, because we'll have to heal up afterwards anyway. Welcome to the Emerald City Gym. Leader is Esmeralda. Hint, use fire attacks to defeat her. Okay. We'll just use lots of flamethrower then. I think that'll work probably pretty well. I would say so. Bit of fire, bit of flame. Not a problem. I was hoping to have an Eevee at this point, though. That's the only thing. Because if we had the Eevee, then I'd probably be able to, what's the word? If we had Eevee on our team, then I could put it in the PC and forget that we have an Eevee. Because then we can just use it for whatever we want if we get like an elemental stone or something like that. I'll see how much we can level up Lizard. It'd be kind of cool if we can get Lizard to evolve before the gym, but that's probably unlikely, considering the routes around here. We could level up, but it depends on so many factors, like whether or not a Pokemon gives you enough experience as well. It also depends on how much time I've got in this stream, because it's not like I've got all day or anything like that either. I don't mean that in like a joking manner, I just genuinely don't have all day. Because otherwise I'd just be playing like Platinum all day. And that would be fun, and I get to hang out with my viewers that aren't here. I'm just gonna speed through this one. Scary Face. Honestly, I like the moves we have in terms of lowering stats. Alright, there's one more person. And you finish off with a Tranquil. Alright. Easy does it. Is it? Oh, that's another thing that's so annoying is those lure you into a false sense of security that you don't need strength to move crates. And then you see them in the wild, and you do need strength to move those crates. It is an actual thing. It is annoying. Still nothing on the egg. We're just gonna keep the egg. I'm determined to keep the egg. Alright, she's got 4 Pokemon. I think we can knock out 3 of them at least with Lizard with a one-shot. So we'll just go from there. We'll see what happens. And if all else fails, all else fails. Alright, let's talk to Esmeralda and her Torterra. And just get going. Straight away with the battle. No funny business, we get started with it. Yeah, she was designed with Cynthia in mind, I think. It's the absolute just make female look very pretty. Anyway, she's already gonna put Torterra out. So I just didn't. Yeah, we were never gonna one-shot. Yeah, let's. She's definitely healing up. I think we've put it in a spot where if we just spam the right moves, we're not gonna be. Well, and I say spam the right moves. If we just spam Flamethrower, then there's nothing Torterra can do. Very good. They really needed to stop making new Pokemon Mew. Oh, that's quicker than this, and use Poison Power. That is just frustrating. Frustrating! But we take it out, so it doesn't matter. And we level up to level 29. And Servine's next. We're gonna Servine this battle. No, that just didn't make sense. Alright, well that's the last of the easy gym leaders then. We had our 2 where they just have things to, you know, a bunch of Pokemon that are weak to fire type, and that is now over. Meaning, oh yeah, we can use Lava Surf, which is always, that is literally the best point of this game is, or the selling point, I should say, of this game is Lava Surf. And that is, there is no further point from, or there's nothing more true than the fact that this game and Lava Surf the reason why it became so popular, because they just decided to add a new or HM into the game to replace Flash. And it's great. It really is. It's a good move, too. Like, it's not even a bad move. It's a good move. It's Surf, but for Flash. With well, Surf for fire types, and it uses the Flash animation. Or I think it did. It doesn't anymore. Because I was playing through on my own little, like, private playthrough. And I noticed that actually what was happening was... what was happening? What was happening was... I'm gonna put the egg up front. I think that might make it faster in terms of hatching. But yeah, the Lava Surf had an actual animation that was like the Surf animation. I think they just made it the Muddy Water animation, but anyway. Let's grab 5 more of these. Let's grab a couple of these. A couple of these. And a couple of these. And that should be good enough for us. It's nice to actually be able to run through a building. And let's head on to Route 407. Leftovers. Great item. Let's go. That's going on a Pokémon. Alright. Who wants... Well, we'll give it to Pigwidgeon, I guess, for now. That's fine. We also can get a Pokemon on this route, but with our luck recently, we may not. But let's, try. It's another water type. Alright, well... Let's... Why? Why is it that every first hit's a low roll and every second hit's a high roll or a crit? It's so annoying. You just can't catch any Pokemon that way. You know what? I'm out for violence now. PP up. Actually... We're definitely using that on Flamethrower. I don't know if Elekid's gonna evolve here, so... We're gonna do that. And we're gonna see. Because it might do. I don't know. I know it's 20-something. It would be useful. There's an item there. There's a trainer skip there. Ultra Ball. Nice. There's nothing over here, is there? No, there's an invisible wall, though. So, we'll do the battle. Bayleaf. Flamethrower. I actually can't remember if it's going to be faster or not to... No, I think it's just that better to go back and heal. That works for me. And let's head back. Back to Route 407. Up we go. We're never gonna catch another Pokemon. Cheap. I mean, it's the most expensive ferry ride for, like, no... for nothing. But then all of a sudden the trainers have gotten stronger. And we need a grass type, I think. Actually, we have a... Wait, do we have a town map? No. Well, I'm assuming this is the same route. So... yeah, Route 407. The one with all the weasels. Thank you for telling me the obvious. Oh, this town. Yes, this town's good. Okay. This is the town with a lot of good things. And I want to go back to the guide because if it weren't for this egg... Oh, it moves occasionally. It should hatch soon. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that because we're gonna wait for that. And then, oh yeah, okay, so we have that battle, and we can get one of the best freebies in the game as well. So that's a genuine incentive for this town, is one of the freebies. So, in fact, it's so good that we're gonna probably take Zorua out of the team. Anyway, let's try and get this Eevee. Okay, well, I'm tired of watching the speed up. How many steps is this gonna have to take? I want the Pokemon. What I'd love is to just, like, automate it. It's making sounds! We're getting there. But actually, I'm gonna look up the Pokemon first that I want. That's the classic one. And I need to go here. Okay. I think it's just one of those ones where you don't get to nickname it either, so I know what it's going to be named. But it's definitely going to replace Zorua for about 5 minutes. So I might as well just prepare it while we're in a waiting stage anyway. And then what we're gonna do is that. And If you know the Pokemon we're gonna get, that's great. Good job. Very nice. Siren in the background. Okay. We know that the sounds are coming quickly from the eggs, so let's just keep running about until we get the Eevee, and then we can put that in the box. We can get the Pokemon we want, put the new EXP share that we got on it, and so then when inevitably one of our Pokemon next goes down, we've got another Pokemon ready to go with an XP share. It just, you know, everything's starting to come together, mostly based on freebies, but, you know, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Though it would be nice if we could just get this thing to hatch. I mean, how many more steps do we really need? I also don't know when you get the Sinnoh starters, because I think with the Lauren regions when you get the Unova starters. Would like myself a Torterra. Would really like my... Huh? There we go. Eevee time! Eevee! I would like an Espeon, but I kind of want to give it a neutral name just in case. I don't know. I'm gonna call you Kevin. There we go. We got Kevin. Kevin's gonna go in the Pokemon Center. Well, there's Kevin. And that's fine, because we're not going to use Kevin. We're going to go to... Is it this house? No. It's not that house. We're going to go to this house. To this dude. Because this dude gives us a Larvitar. And that's a Pokemon I want to use. So much so that we're going to use it. So yeah, there you go. We get Larvitar, and we got an experience share. We're going to give that to Larvitar. And then I'm going to put Bober up front, in hopes that we'll be able to catch a Pokemon on the next route. No, it's not a Pokemon on the next route. It's what's his name? We have a battle coming up, I think. So we need to get ready for that. Yep, there we go. There's Red. Okay. Well, he's got Pikachu. Also, the problem with Red in this game is Red's literally not supposed to talk, and he spends a lot of time in this game talking. And it's just a bit like, who even are you? You're not even Red. You're an imposter. You're Red from Wish.com. Timu frickin' Red over here. Alright. Gyarados, so let's go to Elekid. Yeah, it's all great and fine and dandy, but you're 4 times weak to this move, so we're gonna see what happens. Oh, would you look at that? You got killed. Destroyed. Annihilated. To the point where Larvitar gained not 1 but 2 levels. And then Lucario, which is another Pokemon that honestly just isn't that good against a Pokemon like me, or like one of mine, which has Flamethrower, which I can then use against you. Because it's super effective. Alright. Well, you know what? That's fine. I'm glad that you're proud of me as a Pokemon trainer, but I'm not proud of you as a Pokemon trainer because you're not the real Red. And it's as simple as that. Also, this town's kind of important later on, because this is the town where you, I believe it's the town where you go when you go to the Lauren region, which is something we are planning on doing. Like, I'm playing through this whole game. I didn't start this game to play half of it. Played the game to play the game. If you know what I mean. Alright, this is an encounter. We need a good encounter here. And it's a Starly. We don't have a Starly. Okay. We one-shot it! How come we can't get any Pokemon because our Pokemon are just too strong? We need a designated Pokemon to catch Pokemon with. I think that's what we need. Because otherwise we're just... Oh, I thought that's a Drifblim. That is a mistake that we do not want to make. It's just like... Oh. Nice. Dragon Fang. That's pretty cool. But it's just like, we don't... Well, the last thing we want is to miss out on Pokemon. And that's all we seem to be doing. But actually, we're at Shawnport Beach now. Which I think that counts as a different place. So, we're gonna catch a Pokemon here. With the weird Gen 3 system for catching Pokemon. Where you have to time it right at multiple times just to get a Magikarp. You know? Fight. Pokemon on the hook. There we go. And it's a Magikarp. Wow. I wonder if all we can get are Magikarps. I mean, it would be nice if we got a Krabby or something. I'll take a Wailmer. I can't weaken it, but I'll take one. If I can. We have a lot of Pokeballs. There we go, Wailmer caught. Gonna call it your mom. Yeah, I am gonna call it your mom. Can't do that in modern Pokemon games, so we might as well utilize that. The beach should have things. Oh wait, Seanport City has a bunch of stuff. Okay. So... Okay. I was just checking. So not only can we get some pretty cool stuff around here, but in the upcoming city we can get a pretty cool Pokemon. Forgot about this dude. Such a tricky Pokemon. Now let's go back and heal. Brambok Town, I guess? I don't know. It's not like Glazed, where everything's basically just named after like sugary things. They actually like tried to make a whole region with this, and it works at times and doesn't at others. But some of the names are kind of like, at least it feels very Pokemon. Skorupi. And we beat Cool Trainer Carlito. And now Elekid's evolving. Brilliant. A lot of option for Electabuzz on Pokemon that we can utilize. And I gotta go find Electabuzz because I thought I just saw it. To try and get the number. What number is... There you are. Now I can go back here. And it's your Pokemon 2. Then I need to, well, I think we'll need to, finish up, or not finish up, we'll need to, golly, my brain just stopped functioning. We need to go to the Name Raider with a lot of our Pokemon. That's what we need to do. And once we do that, we'll be looking good. Okay. So, welcome, Electabuzz, to the team. Good member for us to have. Oh, is this Ice Beam? Hell yeah. Give that to Whoop Whoop. Should we? Maybe not right now. Plus, we're not gonna need it at this current moment. Kingler. Goodbye, Mr. Kingler. For an Apom, we'll do that. Menfo, we got Pigwidgeon. And Weasel, we can go back to Electabuzz. We've got like our 3 Pokemon that we use for mostly everything, and then we've got like... we just got the 2 others. You're a battle. Just get 2 Pokemon that are like completely neglected. Actually, I had noticed that is like in my main playthrough of this that I've been doing, or like on my playthrough on the side. I have noticed that you really do just end up a lot of the time having Pokemon that you just haven't used in like 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, like 5 to 10 battles, and you just haven't needed it. Oh, Poison Barb. That might come in handy at some point. This is still the same route we've been on. It's like, okay, cool, you have just a bunch of Water-type Pokemon, and I'm using the exact Pokemon I've been using this whole time. Okay, and now we're in Jomport City. So let's head on here. Because I want to where is it? So we get okay, that's all in pretty much the same place, so just gonna move our Pokemon around real quick. So one of these houses, it's probably not that house. It's probably this one then. Yeah. We can get a powerful Pokemon called Lapras here. And then this guy gives you the Super Rod, which is pretty cool. And then where's the Pokemon Mart? There's a Pokemart somewhere. It's this dude. we get bright powder. Good item. And then, where's the name raider? Okay, the name raider's just somewhere. Cool. And there's Steven and the gym leader as well. I know also very well that we have a Lapras in our team, but I want to rename the Lapras. Maybe it's just here, because they'd keep it. There we go. That has to be it. Alright, so we want to change Electabuzzes. And I was thinking something like Thor, maybe? But then it's not a god Pokemon, or even close to being like pseudo-legendary. So maybe just call it something like Lightning. And then we gotta change Larvitar to Henge. Because that's important to do. And then I'm gonna change Lapras to Berg instead of, well, it's short for Iceberg. Cool. Let's change the names on the layout then. Okay, and then actually, if I do that, just replace it. It doesn't update there. That's fine then. But we're just changing the names, I'm not too bothered. Alright. Cool. Let's go back. Let's grab Whoop Whoop. We've got now we've got a good potential team that we can utilize now. So yeah. I think we got enough healing items, so let's try and... Team Steam are gonna be so hard. I just want you guys to understand, we're about to hit one of the first really tricky parts of this game. Yeah, like the start kind of makes it hard just a little bit, but this is like the first properly tricky bit of the game. We get on the Wailord blimp. The SS Wailord. And have to deal with Team Steam. The grunts aren't too bad. What is bad is the trainers. As in, well, the Team Steam bosses. So, alright, next Pokemon is gonna be that and that. I can deal with that. Oh, we get the cutscene. They're using the orbs. And they've awakened Mount Origin. They're awakening Groudon and Kyogre. Took a big gulp of water. Because I am thirsty. Alright, we got another battle. Mud shot. Are you gonna one-shot me? No, you're not gonna one-shot me. We're gonna take you out, though. Okay, next person has something a bit stronger. Though I could probably just take it out with brute force. We'll see what happens. I mean, hey, if we can do damage, then I'm happy. I'm trying to think if we have someone with any dark type move. I don't think we do. Okay, Perugly's getting really annoying here. There we go. Mischievous. So, because we don't have anyone with dark type moves. I mean, we could just go brute force. How much does brute force do? Brute force isn't too bad. Okay. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, is you just gotta do a bit of brute force. And then this dude just has ghost types then? I mean, we could try Henge. I kinda don't want to. In fact, because I don't want to, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna use water gun. You know what? A Mischievous can't possibly take me out. Yeah, actually, probably can. I'm gonna be incredibly... There we go. Don't care. Didn't ask. And we are gonna potion up Henge. And then we've got Sheila. So let's take her on. Because she just can't beat me at any point. It just doesn't work that way. So we're gonna just go for the flamethrower. And then I've just got to keep in mind basically whatever they've got next. I just need to make sure I can remember that what I need to do is I need to put, what's the Pokemon in front? Lightning. We changed the name. Alright, Perugli's coming out next, so let's stay in. We're gonna smoke screen. It hypnosises first every time. Okay. If I could just, like, not need 50,000 heals to take out a Perugly, that would be great. Make my day better. It really would. How does it hit hypnosis? In fact... How do you hit so many Hypnosi? I don't understand. Okay, there we go. Drifblim's coming out, so we're gonna send out Lightning. Lightning has Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is super effective. We're no longer as underleveled with Lightning as well. Only thing I think we have to worry about is Aftermath, if it has it. Don't know if they've added that into the game, actually. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. Anyway, we've beaten her. And before we move forward at all, we're going to use our Hyper Potion on Whoop Whoop. We are going to switch Lightning in. And move forward. You again looks like you're turning out to be a very respectable trainer. You deserve the honor of being defeated by Team Steve's Elite. Prepare yourself. And there we go. We get to battle the Team Steam admins. And they start off with Blastoise, which is why we're going to go for a Thunder Punch to just start off the proceedings. Bite. Okay, I wanted to see how much that would do, and we get the Paralyze off, which is great, because now I can go for a Light Screen, which is going to be pretty helpful against their team. Not completely, but for the most part. Alright. Now, biding yourself time, Blastoise. That's what you're doing. But you're not going to bide yourself that much time, because we got Thunder Punch, and this time it hits, so... There we go. And, oh yeah, Henge is still hanging about. Henge is going to learn Rock Slide, which is nice. Get rid of Leer for that, because we've got Screech. Nice. Okay, Rhydon's coming out next, so let's get Whoop Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sometimes I do wonder about my well-being. I'm a little worried about Rhydon and Whoop Whoop, because Whoop Whoop isn't that high-leveled. If we can two-shot Rhydon, though, I'm not gonna be too worried. I'm a little worried about Rock Blast here. Okay, I'm less worried now. Okay, and then there's Electros. In a generation before, Takedown, or not Takedown, Smackdown was a thing. I think it is a move in this game, but Electros is just ridiculous. So, gonna go for smoke screens. I don't like that. I really don't like that, actually. Thank goodness that missed. Actually, if we can just take this out sooner rather than later, that would be great. A full restore. Man. Team Steam must pay well. And we're running out of flamethrowers. That is actually a problem. As long as we don't miss, we're fine. And we didn't. So, that's not so bad. We've actually managed to defeat them. They've never been defeated, apparently. Well, we've done that. And but they've still awakened the legendary Pokémon, so that is one problem. What, is Rayquaza gonna come down or something like that? They're definitely battling. Definitely battling. But who's gonna come down and save us from this, whatever this is? Is it gonna be Rayquaza, or is it gonna be Mew, or is it gonna be Arceus? Who knows? My bet's on World Gets Destroyed. Oh no, it's Arceus. Okay. Arceus is using its telepathic powers to erase their memories. Are you okay, Joey? You've been asleep for 3 days. I don't really know what happened, but Team Steam disappeared and the blue and red orbs were absorbed into Emirati Island, never to be used again. We're safe for now. I'll return to my duties, but Luke's asked you to meet him at the Champort Lighthouse. Good luck! Alright. Well, in that case, let's go and heal up our Pokemon. And then we can head on to the lighthouse, which, that's the gym. I think the lighthouse is over here. No, that's the port. Where's the lighthouse? Where's the lighthouse? It's over here. Oh yeah, it is over here. And also, it might be a good idea to keep lightning up ahead, because there are battles here. Battles that lightning is dealing really well with. Okay, well, maybe not Whoopers, but we also should pick up some potions while we're out and about and battling. Yeah, let's go back and do that. Let's. Okay, because we did run out of potions, so we need to get more. I'd actually be pretty happy with myself if we were able to get past this gym. Oh my god, don't I have Moo Moo Milks? Have I completely forgotten that I've got Moo Moo Milks? I think I've completely forgotten that I had Moo Moo Milks. Oh yeah. I totally forgot I had Moo Moo Milks. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep on our way up battling. And, yeah. There's a lot of these dudes. There's a lot of Pokemon that lightning is just tearing through. And now Henge is like nearly at the level of other Pokemon. Alright, there's Lucas. Looking at it, see, I feel a great power that strengthens my water Pokemon. Very well, Joey, I'll return to my gym. Come challenge me if you think you're worthy of my badge. You take too long to leave, so I'm gonna speed up that. Okay, cool. We've got a pretty strong electric type, but we have really no coverage with grass type. Bit frustrating. Could try and see if someone can learn bullet. I doubt anyone in our team can learn that. No. That's frustrating. Does he have tricky Pokemon? Because obviously... Okay, he doesn't actually have any Pokemon that are, like, Quagsire. He's got a Kingdra, though. But actually, that's not so bad. As long as we just aren't rubbish, we can take him out. And then, we can head on over to the next town. Welcome to the Shamport City Gym. The leader uses water type, so electric attacks will be useful. Okay. So, just need to wait for something like a Gastrodon to come out. And then find a way to get past it. You know what? Let's level up our Pokemon. Let's just do that. Do that. Take Bober. Put it in the first slot. No, that's the next route. Well, we could just check out the next route. Because we could... Well, there's a Pokemon trainer, so let's just... Where is Elliot? See, that's the thing. It's just more grass and bug type and things for lightning to take out. But what I want to do is just level up my Pokemon a little bit so that they're a little higher. Okay, Murkrow is a Pokemon we might be able to actually get. Oh my gosh, we actually got a Pokemon. Cool. I'm gonna call you Bowler after the hat. Alright. And let's just do a bunch of battling. We're not gonna be able to take out a Skarmory. But it is nice that they give us this little patch of grass so we can level up our Pokemon. I was thinking 28 maybe? Let's try and get to 28. Can we even take out a Skarmory? Oh, they do give experience. Like a lot of it. If we can. Alright. That's one Pokemon to 28. I bet you I go here. We got Moo Moo Milks. Ugh. Completely forgot about those. Actually, we got one of the rare Pokemon on this route, which is kind of nice. Wait, did we? Okay. I wanted to check if the TMs replenish, and they don't. I thought they didn't. Alright, our Pokemon are a little stronger. So, if we do come up against other Pokemon, we're not going up with the level 25, they're going up against level 28. Not much better, but it's a noticeable difference by a few levels. Alright, now let's head back in the gym, where I won't feel less exposed. Especially knowing that we have a lot to deal with. Okay. And I forgot to put the experience share back on our Pokemon. Where's Henge? There you are. And you got you. And then because the last person has a Quagsire, nice trainer. For Seeking. Cool. Let's go ahead and heal up, take on the gym. And then, we're good to go. I wonder if you can get Electivire in this game. I mean, I'm assuming you can, because it would have Electivire as a Pokemon you can get. But I mean that just in the sense of, I wonder if it is, like, how it is possible to do. Do you need the item, or do they just say, yeah, you can have it? We'll see. We shall see. And we'll talk to this dude. Hello, Joey. Welcome to the Shawnport City Gym. Let's have a good battle. I won't hold back. I hope you won't. Because I'm looking forward to destroying you in battle. He starts off with Octillery. We start off with Bober. Let's go for a Yawn. Setup. We'll go into Pokemon, Lightning, and Psybeam does a little bit, but now you're asleep. Light screen up. Raise our special defense. And Thunder Punch. I meant to have Lightning out at front, but this has actually worked out as a nice little happy accident. I also assumed he was going to Hyper Potion up, so thought if we go for a quick attack, that should do the damage that we needed to do. Oh, don't tell me on accuracy. The accuracy thing might actually be a problem, depending on the Pokemon we're going up against. But stats-wise, we're looking okay. Screech... I'm just happy with the moves that we've got. Screech would be great for another Pokemon. I want to heal up Lightning, but I suspect that Tentacruel's probably not going to be a Pokemon we want to hang about with. Let's... Oh no! That's bad. We're getting a bit unlucky here with the misses. This is not going to be a fun battle. I might just try and get Light Screen back up immediately. Just to raise special defense a little bit. He might go for Toxic now, which we're losing speed, we're losing accuracy. Now he's going for Acid. A little bug on the wall. Try and get that off. Goodbye, Mr. Bug. You have been offed. What I want to do is I want to heal up Lightning, but I don't know who to put in because we don't really have a good team against water types. We have Lightning, and that's basically it. I want to just try and get past Tentacruel and then deal with his next Pokemon. Okay, Kingdra's coming out next, so let's try and yawn. Luckily, Twister's not the most powerful move. We flinch. We're just not having good luck in this battle. Smoke screen. That's what we're doing. Alright, we're Moo-Milking up. And then I think we'll go into Lizard. We can start screening. And as soon as Kingdra wakes up, we need to just get out as fast as possible, because I don't want to lose Lizard. I would like to have Charizard on my team. Now it's done the same thing to me, so... Pokemon. Bulbar. Flinched. This is a frustrating battle of healing up. Alright, we get the miss as well, so we can heal up lightning. And then we'll go back for another yawn. You know what? This is where Super Fang would come in handy. As a good utility move. But Hyper Fang will do some damage. Alright, now he's asleep. Let's bring Lizard back out. If we can get another 2 smoke screens off, that would be nice. Then I'd feel confident enough to switch into lightning. Yeah, I'm confident enough to switch into lightning. And now we hit it with a Thunder Punch and hope. And considering we're faster than it, I think we take it out. There we go, we've taken out Kingdra. Only took like 4 different Pokemon to help out with that, but it's all fine. Gyarados comes out, but Gyarados pretty much just gets one shot because of reasons. And we don't have any of that speed drop and accuracy drop that we had before. And there we go! Gyarados is down! Ooh, that was a tricky battle. And we defeated Leader Lucas. You're really incredible in battle, Joey. I know I am. And we've earned a 3rd badge in the Ziri region, the C badge, which lets me use Rock Smash outside of battle. And Water Pulse is the TM that we get. I'm not 100% sure if I want to use Water Pulse yet, but I may do. May do that. Hopefully we can just get to the Pokemon Center without too much hassle. You wanna just, like, shove off? Thank you. That is the one thing about this game that just annoys me so much, is the people that just sit there in front of you. Alright, Lightning. Your time in the spotlight has come to an end. Because we're just not gonna see you for a while, because you just spent so long. Alright, well, let's head on, or keep heading on. I actually have no idea where you get Rock Smash. We may already have it. No, we don't already have it. I actually think this dude gives it. No? Alright, well then it's up here. Alright, Max Ether. Oh yeah, this is the Thomas guy. He's the next gym leader. Alright. let's... Yeah, I actually couldn't remember if he just gave us... I was not paying attention. Wait, he doesn't even give us Rock Smash. Is it you? Yep, it's you. Okay. I knew we had to deal with Thomas, though. I just didn't know if he gave us Rock Smash or not. Which is... we're at the point where Bober has just now become an actual HM-only Pokemon. And... yeah. Sorry, Bober. Luckily, we have other Pokemon. Switch, 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 switch. And now you're at the bottom there. And I'm gonna take your item. Oh, you had a rare candy on you this whole time? It's kind of cool, though. Okay. I think we'll probably... I'll need to try and find... We need to find, the right Pokemon to replace in our team. That's frustrating. Dealing with a Swellow here. Are we gonna live this? I don't think we're gonna live that. I guess Lightning's just gonna have to come out then. Because our team is weak. And on a real note, I do want Henge to be, like, getting levels because... Dark type. That's the reason why. And we get another battle with a rival! It's Kenta! It's not been a long time! It's literally been in this stream that we last battled you. Alright. And you start out with a Roselia, and I've got Whoop Whoop in front. Of course you would. Evil. Oh yeah, we got leftovers on Pigwidgeon. That's not nice at all. There we go. Magmar. Now, that is something Whoop Whoop can take down. I'm not too mad about that. Lower that speed. Another mud shot. Boom. Destroyed. Knocked out. KO'd. And Henge leveled up. Breloom. We'll do Lizard just because, even though the Pokemon that we should be using is available, it's just, yeah, let's just Flamethrower. And Croconaw. And we'll finish it off then. We'll just... It's not a big deal. We'll just finish it off with Lightning. If we use Lightning every, like, 2 or 3 times, it's fine. Cool. And we keep surprising him, apparently. So, he's gonna go off into the distance. We're going to kind of do something similar. And, battle this trainer. which also just happens to have a Roselia as the first Pokemon. Something's in the air. Bayonet should... I think we're at a point where... No, we're not at that point yet. We're not at the point where we can just use Henge whenever. Henge is still a little weak boy. Yeah, we're not going to use Thrash. It's a good move, but we have good moves already. You know what? I want to go back and heal. I don't think we've been through tall grass where we don't have to be. So, let's go back and heal. I don't want to waste all of my heals when we can just go back and heal. Alright, now that we've done that, all I'm trying to do is get to the next town. That's it. Because I'm at that point, I think we're good to stop the stream there for this week. I might do a stream depending on if more people want to show up and all that sort of thing. Can potentially do a stream where we do kind of all the end stuff from Pokemon White. I saw what Ninjask was doing, and I was not happy about that. Oh, Venipede? Come on. It's gotta be Henge. It's gotta be Henge. I think that's Henge evolving, isn't it? Yeah! Henge is evolving into Pupitar. That's the Pokemon I was forgetting. Pupitar. Your Henge evolved into Pupitar. Cool. Let's go ahead and change Pokemon 5's picture because we've got an evolution. Cool. I gotta admit, I really like this background that I've made for this series to the point where I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that when we get to the point where I potentially like do a playthrough of Pokemon Light Platinum, I can't use this because I've already made a good... Alright, we definitely don't need XP share on you anymore. I don't know what to give you, but XP share is not the thing that we need. Yeah, we do get a lot of battles here, which is kind of nice. There's definitely stuff in National Park we can do that's going to be good for us to do. I'm not going to do them yet. I think what we'll do is we're just going to try and finish off this episode, and then we'll go back and do things that we want to do. Wait, I don't know what he just said. Ariados? Oh, okay. Full heal. Nice. We'll go back and do National Park in the next episode, I think. I say next episode. Next live stream. So, and Dardusk City, here we are. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do in Dardusk City. In fact, I think Dardusk City has a lot of stuff to do. So between National Park and Dardusk, we are gonna have a lot to, like, the first hour, easy, lot to do. So we've got National Park, we've got freebies and encounters, we've got what else do we have? We have the gym, then there's the tower. So yeah, a lot of things. I'm also looking at the PC thinking, realistically, what Pokemon should we get? And then I was just thinking, because we've got there's National Park, which we can get Pokemon at. In Dardusk City, we can get a Dratini, Drifloon, and a Spiritomb. And then there's the woods. And then when you get to Enermi Town, you can get a Riolu. So there's some pretty cool stuff that we can get. And so while I'm looking at my Pokemon here, and they maybe Zorua is a Pokemon we could put in the team, and we've definitely got Pokemon like Bowler who could come in if we lost someone like Pigwidgeon. Genuinely, I don't think we necessarily need to replace anyone in this team, except for, like, if we were going to with Bober, we could probably do like Dratini, which I think is that dude here. Because there's the first two Pokemon I mentioned are literally in the Pokemon Center, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this live stream. So thank you for everyone who did come out. I'll try and continue these on every Saturday, and yeah, I'll see everyone later, and bye-bye.